Well, a very good evening to you and how you be at 10:44 and 18 seconds to go right along with it, coming to you live from my mother's basement. Trusted Beard here, and you there, hanging out with you today for some Battlefield 5 action. DF versus the 501st. Hopefully, starting here on Arras, we are a scheduled 10 o'clock start. It is now 10:44, as typical with these public matches. And it seems like Steak and Kidney Pie is the last guy that won't leave the match. So hopefully he leaves on this one. We still have hope here. Although I think that little square thing next to his name means he's in. What a waste. It's amazing what people will do to ruin a game. Try really hard to get 16 people set up and lined up. Oh, maybe it doesn't mean he's in. Well, we'll just hang out here and pardon the phone. We'll see what goes on. Is he in? I mean, the match started and Steak didn't even spawn in yet. Well, that's not good. Well, as we peruse around and take a quick gander at the map. I've done this so many times now, I could probably tell you where everything is. There's a little town off in the distance, getting bombarded. Too bad it's foggy. Is there always a fog like this? I feel like it's been sunnier. Just behind the clouds, huh? Alright, 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 alright. And Steak and Kidney Pie is refusing to leave. So this might be the most boring game of Battlefield
This sucks.
we have ever witnessed. I couldn't agree more. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Another... What are we in? June? June what? Friday, June 14th. 10:47 and 19 seconds to go along with it. You know the seconds I pick are arbitrary. And it always seems to be like a teen. But,
Whack as fuck.
thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I hope you're talking about me and not the game itself, because the game's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. Me? I am a bit of a loser. I can tell you that much for sure. In every shape and sense of the word. And the form. As I just ramble on here, trying to fill time, as we stare at an empty map. Actually, you know what I can do? I'm gonna take this
Apparently they got a message saying he was gonna leave, but he hasn't.
Oh. Yeah, he could just be screwing with you. It's happened to me before. Yeah, it's definitely happened to me. I had like 2 guys come in. I even offered to pay them $10 to leave. And then they wanted the $10 first, and I was like, ah, oh, bastards.
Yeet.
Because I would have paid them $10. What are you gonna do? So here on Arras, I guess we could do this little breakdown. You tend to see, if you're coming from the, what is this, the 501st side,
Lol.
You can see the tank take position down here by the resupply, almost negating a need for support, at least for a little bit. Maybe a position behind the tree, and a line here along the stone wall, providing ample cover and perfect position, as you can see through the ridgeline here, onto any advancing enemies attempting to approach Alpha. Obviously, this gully is kind of a weak spot for both teams, but it's definitely a place you don't want to be advancing. Further along, you have this berm here, as I try and raise my camera angles. And this berm running along down towards the gully is another key spot, as you can see. More ample cover located around with the rock and the trees, even the berm itself, and ability to take some good shots here down on opposing forces attempting coming from Charlie. Did we start? I do believe we started. Round is underway. DF, I believe, a little
Someone
impatient.
needs to boot this kid offline.
Yeah. I believe DF took the head start here. A little impatient by DF, but I don't blame them. It's been an hour to get this match underway. And 501st makes a solid push here on a Bravo. Coming in, three remaining DF. Attempting to take on multiple 501st members. Token Chump picking up the revives on F and Darrow. It looks like he's going to make a move on a Gunslinger, while Jester takes his man, Scarab, and picks him up. Jason Bourne on the side with a nice flank here. Gunslinger picks down one and gets taken down himself. Captain Large Sack takes a nice shot on Shaft and gets taken down himself. Meanwhile, 501st continue making the push here on Bravo, and Jester out on the side with a good flanking maneuver to take down two 501st members. 501st still holding strong here on Bravo, as DF now has taken the line that we just talked about before, overlooking Alpha. I think soon they'll realize they're going to make the push, as DF always does, smartly maintains their position and slowly pushes in. Meanwhile, DF, 501st, doing their best here to get a hold of Bravo. 246. They're devoting to Bravo, maybe even 7 at one point. McVeigh and Jester fall off the point here to entice 501st to get in, and now DF's got a full squad here ready to pounce on Bravo. All four members just doing work. And DF retakes control of Bravo. Have they got control of A? Yes, they do. .501st resetting and making now their push in for Alpha to retake their spawn point, their base spawn flag. King Dane makes a nice flanking maneuver in and around, gets taken down by Wesker Sauce. Haven't seen that member yet, but before. Personally haven't played against him yet. Two platoons I do know very well. Well, not very well, but I do know. And them are great people there. Apologize for the party invite. And 501st gets the cap on Alpha. 147 to 93. DF in control. Captain Largesack in a bit of a precarious situation, spotted by McVeigh, and McVeigh just waits him out and takes him down on the push. In control of Alpha. 501st set up, fending off DF over here by the rock, and takes them all down. Jason Bourne in the tank. Meanwhile, King Dane and F and Darrell making an attempt for Bravo. Spotted by Shafted Tips, taking shots. McVeigh in perfect position. McVeigh takes him down, covering the other angle and alley that King Dane could possibly be coming out at. McVeigh falls back, and F and Darrell does not have time to get in for the revive, but acts as a spawn point and moves onward. Captain Largesack in it here with Mr. Potato Aim. Mr. Potato Aim taking his shots at Jason Bourne. Re-switches to his gun, takes down Nemechek. Bourne takes down Potato. Wesker Sauce gets taken down in the back by, I'm assuming, Largesack. And no Ranger taken down as well. Knife King falling back towards Charlie. As we can see off in the distance, 501st making an attempt for Bravo again. As we move over, the attack is already petered out. Rated Gunslinger on Alpha, holding down. As we get in here, a little action. Take a more close look at what's going on the battlefield here. Smoke cover in the battlefield. Knife King setting up to take a shot at the tank here. Taken out from behind by Wesker Sauce. Oh no, Wesker Sauce was taken out by... Wesker Sauce is on the same team. I do apologize. I don't know how he was taken out. Maybe by the tank just shooting through the smoke there. And I believe Jason Bourne falls back in the tank. Knife King Wesker Sauce and no Ranger hold him off. Charlie. Jason Bourne going back in for the resupply. As there's not much action over here at Bravo. Besides Gunslinger just peppering McAvey and Shafted Tips over here at Bravo. And McAvey doing his own work here. Almost gets it. He's getting closer. Alright, 501st resetting here. Gonna look to make their push in onto Charlie. As Mr. Potato Aim, and let's take a look here on Mr. Potato Aim. See his shots. In a nice position here. Using the stone wall and the tree for cover to move back and forth, and down goes 501st tank. Quick back out. Knife and Wesker making a push. Making sure they hold down Charlie. Looks like they're getting a little more into it. Knife King gonna be in a spot of bother here. Sees him first and gets taken down. Meanwhile, Jason Bourne gets taken down by Wesker. F and Darrell in a spot of bother, taken down. Gunslinger still on Alpha. 501st making a move. You'd like to see the smoke used a little further. You know, you'd like to see it thrown in the faces. You know, almost used as a grenade to do the damage, except smoke them out, make them, force them to change their position. giving you time to advance. And Bravo firmly in control by DF. Score 136. Should be over right about now. 12-1 for Jester McVeigh. 8-0. No range at 5-4. Token Chump at 3-5. Rated Gunslinger at 7-3. And Name Chicken Fan at 4-4. Top kill leader Jason Bourne at 8-5. And 13-1 for Jester. And 136-0 goes the way of DF. Shaft tips. Squad with the top squad. Well done. And on we go to Rotterdam. Now, as I always say, Rotterdam's a bit of a Call of Duty map. 3 avenues. 3 avenues of access. Essentially, into Bravo. The one here on the left, the one here on the middle, and the one here on the right. A few alleyways, horizontal or vertical, depending on the way we're looking at it, to kind of maneuver between said alleyways, or lanes. And same here on the opposite side. The Axis forces will be DF, and the Allies will be 501st. Now, always a thing to note that impresses me is the speed of DF. Look for DF to bring one squad all the way down Riverside and another squad directly onto B. I do believe DF gets a advantage. There goes DF squad down the Riverside. King Dane and Larsac are going to be taken down. 3. Meanwhile, DF already in control of Bravo. And much slower to the point was 501st. Let's do a lot of first person here in this one. We'll take a glance out. I'll actually swing it on over. Maybe we'll run Mr. Potato Aim here. Potato Aim with some nice shots. There goes down an M-Check fan. Takes down Jason Bourne. Using this left side as some good cover. Takes his time with the shots. Gets taken down by Large Sack. Large Sack moves in, gets taken out. As we just keep rotating here. Wesker Sauce for DF. Keeping the whole way left side, on his perspective, left side avenue clear. Using the trolley for cover. Probably got a man on his left, friendly on his left. Yes, he does if you look at the minimap. Friendly on the left to cover for him as Knife King and Mr. Potato Aim move up. As we can check over here, as you keep glancing at that minimap, 501st making a push in for Bravo. King Dane with some great shots there. I'm going to use that cover for his advantage. peeking out. Makes the attempt slide. Kind of getting it on the flank here, but overwhelmed by DF. DF just having all their flanks covered. Meanwhile, Jester's over here, so let's take a quick glance out. I believe they fend off, DF fends off 501st there on that push, but looks like 501st is going to make a push here for the left-hand side. DF responding nicely, as they always do, to block this off. A few explosions here happening. Knife King taking out a member to the left of us, out of camera view. Still holding down this corner room as Jason Bourne moves in to try and take him down, probably with some support here. DF here on the left side and the middle, and reset and back in position they are. Wonderful movements by DF. Something I'm always so impressed by with them. The reaction time by them is insane. Well-oiled machine. So here comes DF pushing up and holding position. Knife King gets taken down by Large Sack. Wesker's gonna go in for the... was gonna go in for the kill. Backs off. Makes a nice shot. Makes good use of that cover. Gets behind the cover before he rotates and shoots. Just covering that angle. And there they go. 501st just stuck in there. Nothing they were gonna do. And there they go again. Let's see if 501st is gonna be aware of this. Well, they're aware of it now. Attempting to smoke out their position. I think Jester just took them all out. And that's that. Let's take here a look on Jester. This Gold Thompson. In control of Charlie. Take a look at the mini map. See if 501st makes a push towards Bravo or Charlie, or if they come back and try and get... I'm sorry, makes a push to go get Bravo. And there it is. I think that's the push towards Bravo we were looking for. And there goes 501st making the attempt to get in the water. And Shaft to tip, ready for it and aware. Making sure that flank's covered, making sure nobody gets around and behind. You can tell that's his job. Make sure the water is clear. 501st almost trapped into their spawn. Jason Bourne attempting to run by, gets taken down. And Jester taken down in the water. Token Chump picks up Nemechek. I do apologize if I'm blowing your names here. And DF in control. Nemechek on the far side here. Converged on by 4DF. And here comes 501st now. Backing on Charlie to take what's theirs. Effin' Darryl making a play. Gets taken down by Jester here. Jester in a nice position above, overlooking Charlie. Checking a staircase. He hears the footsteps. I think he hears him run right by. Let's get out of this window here. And now 501st trying to get out. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard before the game's over. 145-5 right now. Lofi Jester 21-2. Definitely high kill man. No Ranger 7-2, and Knife King at 11-3, while Token Chump came in at 2-4 top place. Jason Bourne at 4-8, and King Dane at 4-8. DF proving they are the better team here. Um, no doubt about that. Uh, Still like the coordination though. From I believe Knife King's squad got the top squad. It would be. You do like the coordination by 501st, 501st, pardon. Um, their attempts to make utilize different strategies and do their best to, you know, keep moving forward. And you saw that last push there on Charlie, and definitely worked in their favor. So the little positives from it, all really help. But one thing DF is fast. So the British team, Allied forces, 501st, as with the what are they? Germans? Turkish? I don't even know. The Axis. How about that? For DF, take a look here. My guess will be both teams will try and make a play for this B point and control the upper floors. And see how that goes. Controlling the upper floors tends to kind of give you a good overview on the map and ability to anticipate, notice, see, and make certain plays for things. Anyways, as I ramble on and I have no idea what I'm talking about, we see 501st here making a huge play for Bravo. DF sending one squad as 501st makes a huge flank here. DF prepared for it, brings in their whole team, essentially, with the tank in the background, and I think almost puts a closed door on the situation. Jester gets taken out in the back by Sicilian. Nemchek down in the middle. DF in control of B. 501st in control of the top floors. McVeigh goes down. Jason Bourne caught in some crossfire. Wesker sauce in some great position here. Takes down Jason Bourne. And Wesker sauce backing off. Takes control of the stairs, but taken down by Rated Gunslinger here. And Bravo's going to fall in the way of 501st hands. King Dane in the tank here. Looking to take on Knife King, who can do nothing about the situation. Large Sack aware of it. He's going to take down Knife King on the run up. And I don't believe he does. Knife King in position to heal and get back up. Meanwhile, DF just doesn't want to give up control of Bravo here. Or at least their attempt to control Bravo. Had a man on it the whole time. And I do believe it is not. I was going to say it is the first time that DF is in sole possession of Bravo without anybody around, but that's not the case. Sicilian acting as a spawn point. As 501st just keeps applying the pressure here on Bravo. Flips it once again. Jason Bourne in good position to take down Jester. And this is a real turn of events by 501st. This is exactly what you want to see out of them. Causing DF some fits here. The first time we've seen DF in some trouble. I think this is the first time personally I've casted them and seen them in trouble. Adjusting to the situation, knowing the 501st has a large number of people on Bravo, they make the play for Alpha. The smart play for Alpha here by Knife King and Wesker sauce. Wesker's going to come in here and try and take down King Dane. Wesker is the only choice. Meanwhile, Effin Dow comes in. Can he take down Wesker, Sauce? If he can take down Wesker, he's got this in the bag. Unless Knife King comes in and picks his boy up, which he does. Potato Wayne coming in here to assist. I thought on A here, but we'll see where he makes his move. Yep, and here comes the assist. And this is going to be, I think, quick work made of King Dane. Not knowing... Ooh. King Dane gets in the first shot. But King Dane's down in numbers. Wesker Sauce needs to get taken down. And there comes the rep guy. There's Range. Range pulling in the rep. Gunslinger gets taken down, but about to get picked up. And down goes King Dane. Crisis averted for DF. And back in control of Bravo is DF. Nemchek acting as a spawn point. Getting his guys back in. Takes down Ranger. Tim versus Jester. Jester sees him and takes him down. And Sicilian staying put. Gives away his position. Do not know if that was the smart move here. Gonna bail out and get up top. See if he jumps out. Gets his heel in. His team's capping Bravo. Sicilian takes some fall damage, but 501st makes their attempt for Bravo. Fails. Gunslinger's gonna go in for the revive. Thinks better of it. Gets pressed and taken down by Knife King. Sicilian attempts to take down Knife King, but Knife King with some good reaction time there. Takes down Sicilian. 501st keeping things active and gets on Charlie. Again in control of two flags. 120 to 92 in favor of DF. Take a quick gander over here. 501st making their play. But no play shall be made. Potato aim. Taking potato shots. And on token chump and Jason Bourne bailing out of the spot. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? That cut off. Well, thank goodness there's always backup, Mike. So, Beard here, you there. Missed a little bit of the action. I didn't really look at what's going on, but I believe Charlie... Well, obviously, Charlie's in control of DF here. 501st makes a play... reset at Alpha. And here comes DF getting in their positions. At least attempting to. But not fully overlooking on Bravo. DF him holding down Charlie over there, attempting or anticipating a push there. Off goes Chef to Tip to come in and help. And off goes Scarab. And off comes Chester. McVeigh staying behind to ensure Charlie stays the way of DF. As all of 501st makes their play for Bravo. Now, 501st is going to be sandwiched here. Let's take an overhead look. As you can see, more 501st dead bodies than I believe DF in that exchange. Too much to commentate on and where to go. Jester taken down, and here comes Potato Aim with the tank. Medics. One assault. Not going to be able to do much against that tank. One assault for 501st. One or two supports. Potato Aim backs out as control of Bravo goes back to them. 501st in control of the outside quadrant, the upper level. Large sack going at it with Wesker. Wesker in a better position, but gets some support here. And Sicilian takes Wesker down. Gunslinger at the top of the stairs gets a 1-for-1. And takes down Knife Sack, but Large Sack takes down Knife. And 501st remaining in control of the upper level. Now they just gotta get onto Bravo and flip it. Mr. Potato Aim taking his time now here for this opportunity to get some cover in. Take a shot at King Dane. That's a nice shot. I was gonna say he's gonna go in for Alpha, but see what he does. 501st here in control. DF anticipates Large Sack's maneuver. Jester and Shaft all over it. Jester gonna make a play for the back stairs. Ready for it with Sicilian and Nemechek. Gunslinger's gonna come in here for the revive. As Scarab waits for his revives, or respawns. And 501st in control of Bravo for a significant portion of time here. 77-38. 501st playing real well on
Good
this
shit,
map.
boys.
This is quite impressive. Now 501st falling. Flag's falling. And to the hands of DF, and looks like DF's going to take it here. This might be where 501st falls out of control at the top. And I believe that is a full squad wipe. And position loss for DF. But very impressive there. Quite a close game. And now triple capped. 501st is going to take the L for this one. But impressive stand nonetheless there for that long period of time. Take a quick look at the scoreboard with things end. Gunslinger at 18-9, Jason Bourne at 12-10, and Nemechek at 6-8. Chef to Tip 16-5, Wesker Sauce 13-4, and Jester at 15-10. That's good job, both teams. So we finish this game up here. Can I put myself on mute for a minute? Take a glass, sip some water.
Too much upper level play, took way too long to hop on B, then didn't he play B, stayed playing too. Top. Agreed. Yay, we should have capped.
Yeah, yeah, you had nobody on the point really there to cap. Agreed. Um, it's just something that needs to be recognized. All you needed was one in there, you know, and then you can assist with two if one of the other enemy players get onto the point. Um, but it was a solid hold up there. Definitely need to control one or both of those if you want to have any hope of controlling B. Um, so maybe cap B first and then go to control up one of there, or maybe the first step really is just to control one of those upper levels and make that push in on a Bravo. Um, are we playing this? Normally we don't.
They shouldn't be.
I'm gonna put myself on mute here and eat some of these shortbread cookies. I'm starving. Sorry.
Das bringt dich wieder auf die Beine. Ich habe Medikamente für dich. Wir müssen mir helfen. Ich kümmere mich um dich. Danke, Doktor. Erste Hilfe für dich.
Hier, für dich. Genau da! Das ist gefährlich! Erste Hilfe! Für dich! Erste Hilfe! Hier!
The model was much improved over the last two. def saw a lot of coordination and cohesion. Yay, agreed. Maybe we got our shit sorted out.
Halt still. Bin ja da.
Eris is going to be bad though. This stuff takes time, a lot of time and practice, just ask the DF guys. Should be starting up again here in the next 2 minutes.
Da bist du ja wieder. Ich habe Medikamente für dich.
I get a quick smoke break and smile.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu.
Alright, well, Trusted Beard here, and you there. Let's see if the other headset works quick. Beard here, you there? I think we're good to go. Give a holler if you actually say something if you
I
can hear
thought
me.
you said shortbread cookies, lol.
I did say shortbread cookies. Lorna Dunes. They're delicious. I bought like 36 packs of them. And I just munch on them constantly. Yet I'm still 150 pounds, I don't know. Alright. So we didn't do this team switch. So it's going to be the same positions. But for scrimmages, I mean, you know what? It's good to see the second one and see how you improve off of the first one. So let's get out of these camera angles. The Allied forces will be DF, and the Germans will be 501. 501st, pardon. I didn't play Battlefront. I was explained all about it though, so doing my best here, I promise. Alrighty. Can you guys hear me? Throw something up in the comments if you can make sure you can hear me. Otherwise I'll switch back to the other headset.
I think we need to focus more on capping 2 objectives and practice defense because bleeding skilled teams or a team that S on is gonna be a... Yeah.
Okay, cool, thanks. Alright, cool. So here we are. And I do agree with you on that, Roman. Definitely. So here we go. 5-man push here in a Bravo by 501st. DF on top of it already with the positioning. King Dane making a play for the truck. Followed with great rated gunslinger, and look at that, does some nice work there on Scarab and Shaft. Jester repositions around, falls back. Gunslinger advancing to the next position here. McVeigh and Jester all alone, and pinned and pincered here, and that's a nice job by 501st to take Bravo. Now, meanwhile, there was a fight here at Alpha this whole time, or at least to get positioning on Alpha. And here comes DF. Nemchek fan in great position, can't capitalize, and gets taken down by Knife King and Wesker Sauce. Alpha's gonna go to DF. Bravo remaining in the hands of 501st. Maybe you'd like to see one of these guys just branch off and go harass Charlie. Maybe a good play by the 501st here, but DF falling back in position to counter that possible offensive. Token Chump went in for the revive a bit too early there. Didn't clear his corners, and looks like Jester's going to take control of Bravo. As I made that comment about sending one off into Charlie, there was a member or two of DF that did spawn in on that location, making my point a moot point. It looked like Sicilian and Daryl wanted to make that push there into Charlie a few seconds after I was talking about it. Yet to be successful, but it doesn't look that way as of yet. Acting as a spawn point, Sicilian Effin and Gunslinger. There's Dane. You're gonna make a push in for Bravo, but they're trapped, they're sandwiched. I don't think this is gonna go well here, unless they can move fast. Take out one of these sides before the other side can get to him. It's McVeigh versus Daryl. Daryl does it. Gets taken down by Scarab, though. Sicilian, the only remaining 501st member alive. As Scarab here comes in and picks up McVeigh. Takes control of the top flag area. We hear some fire off to the right. Branch out, keep our eye on that situation. It's the fighting going on over at Alpha. Not too much has changed over there the past few minutes, aside from Jason Bourne grabbing the tank. But take a look back over at Bravo. It flipped and then flipped back again. DF in control. King Dane all by his lonesome, getting pressed. And there goes King Dane. Now we'll take a look back at Alpha, as DF has spawn trapped 501 essentially once again. Large Sack was going to go in for the revives, thinks smarter of it, and takes down Knife King. Maybe wasn't going to go in for the revives, just use them for the cover. Either way, Alpha is back in control of 501st, but DF in just solid position to pick off any pushing 501st members. Mr. Potato Aim using that tank effectively. 501st here, looking in for Bravo push. And DF just in wonderful position here. Taking full advantage of every corner and angle and opportunity. First, still making their push. DF in just perfect positioning here. Smoke's being used effectively by 501st, forcing DF to change their positioning, at least somewhat. Not enough to get out of the alleyway, get out of the road, and into some better cover. We're going to take a look down here at the attempted Charlie push. And now silence falls over the battlefield. Got a little fight here going on for the ridge line. Control of the ridge. Looks like it's gonna possibly go into the hands of... Oh, and a tank battle as well going on. Successful kill by Jason Bourne as Mr. Potato Aim tried to fall back. Knife King, Range, and Wesker gonna try and retake control of this ridge line. It's all up to Token Chump and Jason Bourne over here. Meanwhile, the Bravo push has gone extremely well for 501st. I'm sorry, I missed that here. I guess we'll keep our eyes like this to make sure everything's in view. Although, there's no point of being over here on Bravo now. That's 2, 4, 6. 6 501st members here on Bravo. Getting coordinated, trying to figure out exactly what they want to do here. A push back to A would be the prudent move. Or a push into Charlie. 12 tickets left for 501st. As DF gets control of Alpha. Take a quick look at the scoreboards. 13 and 4 for Jester. McVeigh at 8 and 4. 10 and 1 for Mr. Potato Aim, just moving into second place there as well. On the other team, 501st running Captain Largesack at first at 5 and 8. King Dane at 8 and 8. And Rated Gunslinger 4 and 6 here. Top 3 spots for both teams. And this is going to be the end here of this round. DF taking every map so far. I believe that is 4 maps to none. 501st putting up a much better showing on this map than they did the first time around on the Ross. So improvement definitely seen. Best squad going to Knife King squad. Is that 4 or 5? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, Rotterdam and then Hamada one more time. I don't know if I can do Hamada. It's getting late for me.
Four, I think.
Yeah, it's 4. I'll definitely do Rotterdam. I don't know if I'm gonna do Hamada, though I want to see Hamada again. But I've been muting myself and I've just been yawning and yawning and yawning. Oh, I had a long day at work. Long week at work.
Damn sorry for keeping you up, bro.
No, man. Happy to do this. Happy to help out. Actually, I gotta take a couple pictures of this.
Thanks for doing this, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Happy to help out. You guys are some cool guys. And, I appreciate you guys just tuning in and watching. It's good for everybody. It's good for your platoon, you guys to practice and learn. It's good for DF to practice and learn. It's good for Battlefield on the whole. You know, the more videos and stuff we put out, the more activity and, you know, YouTube views on whatever, you know, we can put out, comments and stuff on anything Battlefield related, the better off we are. The better off Battlefield is, and we're obviously all here because we like Battlefield. So let's get this started, gosh. Stop yawning, Beard. Stop yawning. So we see the same thing every time from DF. There's that push on
Yeah,
the
we
bottom side.
definitely like your idea of doing T16 and T32.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely do the T32 stuff. DF in position here again, bottom side as usual, and to cut off the advancing 501st members while they come in Cap A as usual. And Mr. Potato Aim's gonna fall out to the left, and then watch he'll come back up into the stairs eventually once he takes down Sicilian, if he takes down Sicilian. And he'll move up to the stairs on this top left side. This staircase right here. Eventually you'll see somebody at the trolley cart right here. You'll see somebody at the truck, and then you'll see somebody probably moving into the house. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a picture of this for my own personal notes, so I can start drawing up stuff as well. Now, good thing we stayed here. Large sack moving in. Not great positioning, and Chump just kind of in a line of fire. I mean, that was a straight line. Look at that. You can draw a straight line between those three. Could have all got taken out by one guy. Chump moving in, and see, Potato Aim comes in to the squad wipe. They push hard, DF, for that squad wipe to ensure nobody can get revives off or respawns. Nicely done. Scarab taking position here. Seems like 501st used the smoke there to kind of trick them into think they were going there, and King Danes takes full advantage of it. King Dane taken down, but here looks like we got a push from Nemchek here, but he's taken down. Meanwhile, that whole time 501st makes the left side push into Bravo, or at least attempts to push into Bravo, with the distracting of the smoke there from the right hand, from the middle flank, middle avenue of attack. Nice attempt and nicely done. Mr. Potato Aim in phenomenal position here on the staircase to block off any advancing movements, and at the very least, to spot it up. Large Sack and Sicilian doing a great job here to get around this left-hand flank. Potato Aim and Wesker smartly rotating to the bottom left. You would like to see Sicilian and Large Sack keep that push going a little faster, and they may have been able to get the flank on DF here. But now Mr. Potato Aim's in great position, and he's probably going to take down Token Chump right here, across the way. Didn't take his opportunity while he had it, but now it's a snipe off for Jason Bourne and Potato Aim. Where'd Jason Bourne go? Where'd he go? I don't know what I'm seeing anymore. Must be getting delirious here. Oh, there's Bourne. I don't know where you disappeared to, my friend. Were you in that building? So now, DF taking control of the bottom section of Bravo, as they have all game, using the boxes for cover, head glitching, wrong with it. Makes it sound like a dirty word. And there we go, DF pushing up once again, taking control of the corner building here, as 501st tries to use and lay down some smoke here to push. Meanwhile, on that whole bottom side, 501st just keeps getting shut down here trying to get in. And we really have just a 4v4 situation. Two separate sides of the map here. And 501st is using this middle avenue and the water avenue to make their attempt to get down. 501st in just great positioning. Something that needs to be noted. I know we're not watching the action, but just something that needs to be noted is their positioning. How they control certain spots, which spots they pick to control. It's just well thought out, well designed. Let's go back to some of the fighting over here. Seems to be where most of the action is. And Chemcheck in control of the corner building here. there's range, like I said before. Gonna make a push up to this staircase here, and they'll have the flank on any advancing members. I think they're aware that 501st is in the corner building here. Jester there to shut down the advance, but all of 501st is now in the corner building, and they are just gonna get pincered here and surrounded. Jester makes a play into it and realizes there's no 501st left to take down, but Gunslinger gets the flank on McVeigh here and takes down Shaft to Tip, as well as McVeigh. I'm sorry. I hope I'm saying things right. Sometimes you don't know the words that are coming out of your mouth. And Scarab and Gunslinger in a little face-off here. Let's go into first person. And of course, I get chucked into the grenade throw there. Seems like somebody dies or somebody throws a nade. Makes the push around in a nice attempt, but Scarab just more patient, or was it McVeigh? More patient there to and wins out the battle. Meanwhile, King Dane, I guess, had made the push down into Alpha. Would have assumed one of those members would have spawned in and ran off. So now, in control of Alpha and Charlie. DF, let's see how they react to this all. Keep a outer view of it all to kind of see all the troop movements. DF here taking control of Charlie. Jason Bourne, I think, the only surviving squad member. And he's gonna go down. And now 501st makes the play in for Bravo from behind here at Alpha. Now this is some risky business. I like it. King Dane doing all he can, pushes in, gets taken out. Good use of smoke here by 501st to get their push in. Can't really see what's going on. Here we go. Nemchek. This looks like a four-man hold here for Bravo. Potato Aim and Daryl are getting into it. Sicilian. Nemchek takes down Potato. And Bravo is in the hands of 501st. McVeigh taken down by Large Sack. And DF finds himself in a little bit of a predicament here. Out of control of Alpha, out of control of Bravo, and holding Charlie, two members of DF controlling the spawn point and making sure nobody gets out, and making sure they stay in control of at least one flag. Now Shaft Tip and Scarab and Potato Aim and Wesker Sauce all making a play in for Alpha as 501st goes to hold the line here at Bravo. Now, in complete control of Bravo here, taking position, and I guess yielding Alpha. Token Chump, Nemchek and Jason Bourne here, all gonna hold this bottom side, this Alpha side, as King Dane goes in to make a flank, cause some havoc. DF down on the Charlie side is now gonna start pressing Bravo. Nothing to worry about on DF side because they're in control of two flags at this point. DF making the far avenue push here into Bravo. Scarab takes a few pot shots as Potato Aim takes the far back flank. And DF is going to make their move in on a Bravo, pick up their boy. I believe that was Shaft. And there's Bravo back in control of DF. Back in control of Alpha is 501st. I was wondering where all their guys went. Must have missed that. Left side again, right side push now, water side push into Bravo. Nicely coordinated with the bottom side push here. as Nemchek makes the move in. Nemchek's got some backs. Takes down Potato Aim. And this is successful by 501st here. Or is it? Oh, this is still going. This is not over yet. Now I believe it's over. Bravo in the hands of DF. As the game winds down, 109 to 8 tickets. Take a look at the scoreboard. Lofi Jester at 20-1. No Range, 15-2. Wesker at 14-10. 13-2 for Mr. Potato Aim. F and Daryl at 2-5. King Dane 10-10. And Nemechek fan at 6-8. Some interesting tactics there by 501st to change things up and make things interesting, and it definitely was interesting there, especially at the end. What was it, 109 to nothing? Definitely better than the first map, and a good showing, for sure. Alright. Here we go. On
Interested
Armada.
to see how we do.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it for you guys. I'll stay. I promise I do it.
Last Hamada was our best.
Yes, it was. Hopefully, you guys can get a win on this one. I'll be cheering for you as I maintain my what is that? Non-biasness? What's the word for that? Oh, it's too late. I don't know. Well, 501st making the push in for Bravo again. They're going to send 3 around. 1 in the bottom stairs, 3 around, looks like. Large Sack's probably going to go for the hard flank. Scarab prepared for it. They both take the stairs. Large Sack not aware the Chump went down. Chump should have called that out. And in control of Bravo is DF. F and Daryl needs to get out of position here and be a spawn for the last guys. If he has anybody, needs to get on him. Daryl goes down and Dane goes down. Nice cover by McVeigh. Mr. Potato Ham on Alpha. Going for the cap. Bravo in control of DF in control of Bravo. Oh yeah, I'm definitely losing it. Mr. Potato Aim all over Alpha. Getting hit up from every angle. And falling back. It's just range here on Alpha. And he's gonna fall back. Take a safer position. Overwhelmed by 501st members. It's just Knife King by himself down here. Knife King running away. Taking better position. changing up the scenery and still gets taken down here by Gunslinger. Back on a Bravo. Nothing going on because it's all going on over here at Charlie. There is not one DF member here on Charlie, as 501st, Captain Largesack and Token Chump move in to cap it. As that goes on, 501st also making a play for Bravo here. F and Darrell making a nice move. He's going to go down the stairs and come in on the Alpha side. Realizes there's no one there and goes for the cap. Dane and Gunslinger also coming in. Gunslinger going to provide support from above, and DF reacting relatively fast to that. And Jester ends it. It's just up to Gunslinger now. Gunslinger gets 1, gets 2, and McVeigh takes down Gunslinger and will revive his boys. Charlie's still in control by 501st, and Large Sack takes out Knife King. Now it's Large Sack against Mr. Potato Aim. I don't think that's a fair fight, as Captain Large Sack backs out of the point. .501st getting set up to take down the tank. DF members coming in to support the tank. King Dane takes down 1, takes down Jester, and now it's King Dane versus McVeigh. I don't think McVeigh saw him. King Dane holding corners. McVeigh holds his corner better. Large Sack knows exactly where he is and takes him down. I believe F and Darrell made a play for the tank. And now DF in control of, attempting to get control of Charlie. Down over on the Alpha side, there's not too much happening. The action seems to be hitting off here at Charlie. It's a 2-on-1 down at Alpha. Favorite DF, Jason Bourne trying to get a position. But here at Charlie, it's tank versus 501st. This is just a consistent fight for Charlie. Giving up seems like the attempt for Bravo. 501st has put all their efforts into Charlie and did a very good job holding it. Seems like though now it'll be out of their control, and smartly 501st reacting gets in on Bravo here and holds Bravo down. DF making the adjustments and going in for Bravo. DF takes down Large Sack. That'll be Wesker, and gets the revive off as well. It's Token Chump just left alive. He's got to bail out. Don't go back into that same position, buddy. And you put your Captain Large Sack in a horrible position to a spawn entrance there. You need to fall back and get a different position. Change the scenery up. There we go, that's a little better. TF sees no reason to push. Chump comes down and takes 1. Token Chump doing a good job at holding them off, but DF says enough with that and finishes the job. That's a triple cap here by DF. Mr. Potato Aim taking his potato shots. And, DF just seems to be like they're putting the hammer down here. Not much 501st can do it at this point. If they get that tank kill, that'll really help. Here comes Jason Bourne. But he's got problems of his own. And here comes 501st reattempting to get back Alpha. Tickets bleeding out here. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. McVeigh 10-4, Scarab 7-3, no Ranger 8-3, Rated Gunslinger at 16-8, Jason Bourne 7-5, and Token Chump at 6-6. And that'll be game. All games going to DF, and score here at 131-0. One quick look at the scoreboard again for you boys, and that'll do it. Lofi Jester coming in with his squad as the top squad for this map. All in all, much improvement out of DF from what I've seen over the past few weeks. Looking forward to seeing more improvement as time goes on. Keep your heads high. And DF just showing why they're a solid team, consistent, smart, fast, reactive, and looking forward to seeing them in the upcoming Squad Conquest tournament hosted by MLB. So, hey everybody, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. That's Beard out.